My name is Saul. I'm a mortgage broker. I'm based in Sydney, but I can serve anyone anywhere in Australia. Today I'm going to talk about 4 tips for finding the right property investment. Um, uh, Please be advised that this is not financial advice. I love sharing what I know with my audience. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Um, so if you're buying the first home or the next home whichever home you're buying, it's still a property investment. Okay, it's still a property asset that you're purchasing for long-term growth or short-term growth to grow your wealth. Okay, so you need to find the right one. Okay, so first, please look at the depth of the market. You can find it by going to domain website. Everybody know domain website, domain.com.au/suburb profile. Then type in your suburb, and then you will find um like what kind of property sell most in the suburb. Okay, that means what kind of property has a demand for the people who want to live in the suburb. So you buy the kind of property that has the highest demand. Okay, that means easier to sell. What kind? I mean house or townhouse or unit, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, etc. Okay. Second one, please look at owner occupy resident mix. Okay, for that you go to the website called propertyvalue.com.au/suburb. Then you type in your suburb, and then you find the circle called occupancy. It'll tell you how much percentage is owner occupied and how much percent is the renter. Okay, so to be honest, like there's only 20% of us are investor. 80% of us buy home to live. Most of us only have one home. Okay, so if you buy in the suburb, there's a higher owner occupier than renter. Then those kind of, that means owner occupier want to buy the property in those suburbs. That means easier to sell. Property in those suburbs are easier to sell, higher value. Okay, so you're looking for a suburb where the owner occupier percentage is higher than the rental. Okay, third one you look at is area upside. That means does your suburb have all the amenities? New suburb don't have. Even the old suburb, some suburb have potential of like having the highway coming in, or potential of getting a new hospital, new school, new uni. So have a look at council website, or also look at walkscore.com, and you put in your suburb, and then you will find what kind of amenity the suburb has, what kind of development infrastructures are coming, airport, hospital, what are they coming, are you close to the highway that's opening. Look at that area upside or downside. Okay, of course you buy the area where there's new infrastructure coming, or there's all the infrastructures are there. Okay, then the suburb where new suburb there's hardly any infrastructure, or new infrastructures are not coming. Okay, um the fourth one is rental appeal. Okay, rental appeal. So you go back to propertyvalue.com.au/suburb, type in your suburb, and go down and have a look at the circle called household structure. Okay, so it'll tell you what kind of property, what kind of people live. Um, so if there's a lot of family with children there in that suburb, you want to buy a house there. If there's a lot of single there, you want to buy a unit there. It also depends how many people live there, how many bedroom unit you want to buy. So household structure will tell you, structure circle will tell you how much percentage of that suburb is single, how much percentage is couple with children, how much percent is couple without children. So so you know when you so you can decide what kind of property you want to buy. So if there's a lot of family with children, of course you would only buy a house in that suburb, not a unit. If there's a lot of single, you will buy a unit, of course, not the house. Okay, so what demand, it tell you what demand the suburb, what kind of property has high demand in that suburb. Okay, so everybody know where they want to live, where they want to buy, but then these are the fact you want to look for in those suburbs to find out what kind of property you buy and what kind of property you don't buy in those suburbs. Okay, if the particular suburb you prefer is out of your reach, have a look at one suburb or two suburbs away. You might be surprised. um, those suburbs are still affordable, but they will go up in price because they they're very close to the suburb already grown. Okay. um Hopefully this video help you. If it does help you, if you think it'll help your family, relatives, and friends, please, I ask you to please like and share it. I really appreciate it. All my contact details are in the post. So if your friends and family come to me, tell me your name, I give you both gifts for doing the loan with me, for you referring me. Okay. Okay. Please take care. Have a good night. Bye. Thank you.